The future depends on what we do in the present. It's easy to stand in the crowd, but it takes courage to stand alone. Our greatest ability as humans is not to change the world, but to change ourselves. Service without humility is selfishness and egotism. It does not require money to live neat, clean, and dignified. My life is my message. Speak only if it improves upon the silence. Satisfaction lies in the effort, not in the attainment. Relationships are based on 4 principles: respect, understanding, acceptance, and appreciation. It's easy to stand with the crowd. It takes courage to stand alone. Strength does not come from physical capacity. It comes from an indomitable will. Strength does not come from winning. When you go through hardships and decide not to surrender, that is strength. Seek not greater wealth, but simpler pleasure, not higher fortune, but deeper felicity. Our greatest ability as humans is not to change the world, but to change ourselves. There are 2 days in the year that we cannot do anything: yesterday and tomorrow. There is a sufficiency in the world for man's need, but not for man's greed. Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. A coward is incapable of exhibiting love. It is the prerogative of the brave. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. It is health that is real wealth, and not pieces of gold and silver. Each night, when I go to sleep, I die. And the next morning, when I wake up, I am reborn. Look at the sparrows. They do not know what they will do in the next moment. Let us literally live from moment to moment. Man should forget his anger before he goes to sleep. Gentleness, self-sacrifice, and generosity are the exclusive possession of no one race or religion. Do not judge others. Be your own judge and you will be truly happy. If you try to judge others, you are likely to burn your fingers. There is nothing that wastes the body like worry. And one who has any faith in God should be ashamed to worry about anything whatsoever. A no uttered from deepest conviction is better and greater than a yes merely uttered to please, or what is worse, to avoid trouble. Knowledge gained through experience is far superior and many times more useful than bookish knowledge. A man is but the product of his thoughts. What he thinks, he becomes. If you want to change the world, start with yourself. They cannot take away our self-respect if we do not give it to them. The enemy is fear. We think it is hate, but it is fear. No man loses his freedom, except through his own weakness. My faith is brightest in the midst of impenetrable darkness. The law of love could be best understood and learned through little children. You must not lose faith in humanity. Humanity is an ocean. If a few drops of the ocean are dirty, the ocean does not become dirty. For me, the different religions are beautiful flowers from the same garden, or they are branches of the same majestic tree. Therefore, they are equally true, though being received and interpreted through human instruments are equally imperfect. Even if the paradise of material satisfaction, which they envisage as their final goal, were realized on earth, it would not bring mankind either contentment or peace. The difference between what we do and what we are capable of doing would suffice to solve most of the world's problems. When there is war, the poet lays down the lyre, the lawyer his law reports, the schoolboy his books. The real love is to love those that hate you, to love your neighbor even though you distrust him. It is unwise to be too sure of one's own wisdom. It is healthy to be reminded that the strongest might weaken and the wisest might err. You can chain me. You can torture me. You can even destroy this body. But you will never imprison my mind.